Today I'm going to present you a documentary about the career of one of the most legendary and influential celebrities of all time, Michael Jackson. He is the king of pop, and he is widely regarded as one of the greatest entertainers and artists in history. He has sold over 750 million records worldwide, and he has won 15 Grammy Awards, 26 American Music Awards, and 13 Guinness World Records. He has also been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and the Dance Hall of Fame. He has also been recognized by the United Nations and the White House for his humanitarian efforts. But how did he become such a global icon and a cultural phenomenon? Michael Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana. He was the 8th of 10 children, and he grew up in a poor and strict family. He started singing and dancing at a young age, and he joined his brothers in a band called the Jackson 5, which was managed by their father, Joe Jackson. The Jackson 5 became a sensation in the late 1960s and early 1970s, with hits such as I Want You Back, ABC, and I'll Be There. Michael Jackson was the lead singer and the star of the group, and he captivated the audiences with his voice, charisma, and moves. He also began his solo career in 1971 with his debut album Got to Be There, which featured the hit single Ben. He continued to release successful albums and singles throughout the 1970s, such as Off the Wall, which featured the hit singles Don't Stop Till You Get Enough and Rock With You. Michael Jackson reached the peak of his fame and popularity in the 1980s with the release of his 6th solo album, Thriller, in 1982. Thriller is the best-selling album of all time, with over 66 million copies sold worldwide. He also won 8 Grammy Awards, and it featured 7 top 10 singles such as Billie Jean, Beat It, and Thriller. The music videos for these songs were groundbreaking and innovative, and they revolutionized the music industry and the MTV culture. Michael Jackson also introduced his signature dance move, the moonwalk, which he performed for the first time on the Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever special in 1983. He also performed at the Live Aid concert in 1985, and he co-wrote and co-produced the charity single We Are the World, which raised millions of dollars for famine relief in Africa. Michael Jackson continued to dominate the music scene in the late 1980s and early 1990s with the release of his 7th solo album, Bad, in 1987, and his 8th solo album, Dangerous, in 1991. Bad sold over 45 million copies worldwide, and it featured 5 #1 singles such as Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, and Man in the Mirror. Dangerous sold over 32 million copies worldwide, and it featured 4 top 10 singles such as Black or White, Remember the Time, and Heal the World. Michael Jackson also embarked on 2 massive world tours, the Bad World Tour and the Dangerous World Tour, which attracted millions of fans and broke several records. He also performed at the Super Bowl 27 halftime show in 1993, which was watched by over 133 million viewers, and it set the standard for future halftime shows. Michael Jackson faced some challenges and controversies in the mid-1990s and early 2000s, such as accusations of child sexual abuse, lawsuits, divorces, health problems, and financial troubles. He also became more reclusive and eccentric, and he underwent several cosmetic surgeries that altered his appearance. He released his 9th solo album, History, Past, Present, and Future Book I in 1995, which sold over 20 million copies worldwide, and it featured 2 #1 singles, You Are Not Alone and Earth Song. He also released his 10th solo album, Invincible, in 2001, which sold over 13 million copies worldwide, and it featured the hit single You Rock My World. He also performed at the Michael Jackson 30th Anniversary Special in 2001, which was his last concert appearance in the United States. Michael Jackson planned to make a comeback in 2009 with a series of concerts called This Is It, which were scheduled to take place in London. However, he died on June 25, 2009, at the age of 50 due to a cardiac arrest caused by a drug overdose. His death shocked and saddened the world, and it sparked an outpouring of grief and tribute.